Oh no, it's a priest mirror. We'll take a look at this. I'll concede if it goes too late, because I don't want to bore anyone. So we'll see how it goes. Try to mulligan for the Galakrond here. If I fail, I might find Galakrond from his hand. Maybe. Yeah, sometimes I have played too long in these priest mirrors, but I've come to the conclusion that maybe for the sake of the stream, when I play these on the stream, I might just have to concede some of them if they start to go too long. So my opponent kept one card. It's quite unreliable to find stuff with Lazul when his hand is so full. Well, now I found my Galakrond regardless already, so we'll be chilling for the time being, I guess. Will be a big battle of some thought stealing. Is it too early to Lazul? It's never too early to Lazul, right? I think we can Lazul now. Just grab an extra copy of Soul Mirror here. The Soul Mirrors are pretty good. It's probably a full mirror match. Galakrond versus Galakrond. Okay, I can just drop the Apotheosis here. And trade there. I know he has Death in hand. Does he really want to use a Death on this? Well, he can just Breath of the Infinite or something. It's down to 2 health. More penance. With my penance too. Alright, we use the expensive hero power now. We get rid of that one. And then what? Alright, that's cool. 8 cards in hand, we're just going to time rip that. And then play Disciple. A couple of invokes on the Galakrond, although I guess it doesn't really matter. The removal effect is not its main use here anyway. Probably looking into playing Galakrond next turn. Then he cannot discover a copy of Galakrond from my hand. Let's just become Galakrond. Then we can start to just churn out minions as long as this game goes on. Just one minion after a minion, after a minion, after a minion. And see how it works. And now he can no longer steal this Galakrond from me. He could coin his Morozond, which would allow him to become Galakrond here. Okay, we get him to commit the Kronks. That's perfectly fine. 9 cards in hand. We're going to 10 cards in hand. I don't want to draw. This is a bad card here. I guess we can Fate Weaver these cards. Make them a little bit cheaper. His Galakrond has not been invoked. I can Mind Flayer into that one. Although he does have the option to Shadow Madness this. That was probably a mistake, because he can just Shadow Madness this. He doesn't have to play his Galakrond this turn. He can just Shadow Madness the Karsh. I mean, I have plenty of removal, so it's not that scary. Then the Shadow Madness is coming. No Shadow Madness, I am genuinely surprised. But pleasantly surprised. So we generate some resources. Okay. Two random resources in hand at the moment. That does not generate another. That's an apotheosis, right? Okay, so here we'll have 3 random resources in hand. Fair enough, fair enough. So I will want to take this. I will have to kill it off though. I grab that. Kill it off. Because I'm time ripping that one. 8 cards in hand. I can generate a 9th card in hand, that's fine. Alright. We keep generating more resources. We'll play one of these fatigue games, but if we get to another one, then we will concede. So now it's Galakrond on Galakrond action. I have 2 card advantage in fatigue at the moment. A fairly reasonable advantage. 10 cards in hand, so I need to start playing multiple cards here. And I also want to roll the hero power every turn. So I guess we start with the Madame Lazul. That doesn't actually get a card away from my hand though, but... Ah, he runs Grave Runes. I'm quite surprised about that actually. Maybe we'll take that anyway. Then I can play a Convincing Infiltrator. I can play a Grand Mummy, 8 cards in hand, then I have enough hand space still to generate a minion. So we do that. I mean, I expect stuff to get cleared in general. Is this a Highlander deck, by the way? If there's Grave Rune in it, then there's not exactly a full mirror, is it now, is it? Because that's a Highlander. So he has Zepress and he has Dragon Queen Alexstrasza. Should I have known that already from the Blowtorch Saboteur? Probably. But I mean, someone might want to take it. Acceptable little things. So many soul mirrors of my own here. But I believe this will be just a Holy Nova play. I just want to get rid of some cards. Over there. I don't even want the Veil Weaver. I just want to get rid of it. I would also want to roll the hero power every turn though. I still have Shadow Madness and stuff. I think this is okay. 9 cards in hand. This is fine. This is fine. At some point I will not be able to roll hero power every turn. At some point that will happen. Because my hand is getting a little expensive. I'm worried about him stealing this. If I put Grave Rune on this, I'm afraid that he will steal it. He could even like roll a couple of Shadow Priest. And then I have to deal with that Grave Rune. Okay, so far so good. What next? I'm constantly at 10 cards in hand. I do hate that. I think I just need to play the Katrina Muerte here. 9 cards in hand. That's okay. I could renew this. He can still steal it. Maybe I should have made it a 4-attack minion. Maybe. Maybe. Because he can Shadow Madness this and then run it into Katrina. Now we can run it into the Lazul. Shadow Madness that kill the... trade the... well, okay, he doesn't do any of that. Well, that's good. Uses some of his bonus cards. And that's fine. Ah, Sandhoof. That's annoying. Using the Moarg is also pretty weak because he has all the board clear stuff there. But maybe I could, because I need to get rid of this Moarg at some point. So maybe this can be the point where I get rid of the Moarg. 8 cards in hand. Make another card. Play a Chrono Breaker. With some face. Alright. 8 cards in hand. I have a Plague of Death. I have 2 Soul Mirrors. And this game is going to Fatigue. And I have 2 card advantage in Fatigue. I just can't use this Cleric. That's dead weight. But we'll see. Lyndon Jones subscribed. Thank you so much for your support. Priest making opponents suffer. Well, I'm playing against another priest, so I think that's all fair. Thanks, Lyndon. I'm glad you liked it. And our hands are full of random stuff. All the stuff is random. This timeline amuses me. He probably has a dragon in hand too. Ah, a Thought Steal. That's not so great. I think I'm actually trading away this Moarg into that one. So I don't particularly like this Moarg on the board right now. This one can go face. This one can trade there. If he has a dragon in hand, which I assume he has, then this will get the buff. 9 cards in hand. We go to 10 cards in hand. And play another Chrono Breaker. Do we heal up this Chrono Breaker? I might as well. I think it's fine, let's heal it up. There can be some big minions in this matchup, so let's pick up the death. 9 cards in hand, alright. Diadic subscribed. Welcome to the card, Diadic, and thank you for the support. Ah, he will get one of these. Okay. And... oh, drawing. Drawing is generally bad for you. But he's going to get a good discover from the Madame Lazul, because I have good cards in hand. Very good cards. Powerful cards I have. Yes, I do. Shield of Galakrond. Well... this stuff. 10 cards in hand, my hand is full again. I just can't get rid of these cards now, can I? Not very easily, no. Can he steal this? I mean, it's unlikely, right? You need to have the minus attack. Well, I'll see. I'm going to Grave Rune that. And just hit him in the face a little. Let's do this. I have a 3-card advantage going to fatigue. I have seen his Pyromancer, I have seen his Apotheosis. But I think he's a Highlander deck, so he has Dragon Queen Alexstrasza and he has Zephyrus. And there are many Soul Mirrors. Many Soul Mirrors. I have many Soul Mirrors too. It's a Soul Mirror fiesta, so to speak. So he has 5 minions on the board. I can only summon 4 with the Soul Mirror right now. That makes life a little bit more interesting. And that one now has the Grave Rune.
This is new.
Maybe I will pop it. Make some space. Play Soul Mirror. Generate interesting board states like this one.
His will be done.
9 cards in hand. Okay, we can live with that. Maybe I could have played the Karsh on this one. With the Breath of the Infinite he can clear this board. No, not quite. Yes, he can. Breath of the but no, if he has a dragon in hand he cannot, because then he cannot kill the Chrono Breaker. Well, we'll see. This one is going to take a while. I have a fairly large advantage, because I have a major advantage in fatigue. It's going to be another Soul Mirror. Okay. That's not quite a board clear either, though. I have, in fact, a dragon in hand, so if I just hit this in, it will kill much of this stuff. I can play a Mind Flayer, but he could have a Shadow Madness still. I can't Mind Flayer valuable targets just cannot be done because of Shadow Madness. So this one goes in. Much of the stuff is killed. Well, if it's the only minion, then it doesn't matter. Then Shadow Madness simply does not matter. Something like this is okay. Now there's an 8/8 within this one. But he can't Shadow Madness this into anything. He has already used the penance. Ah, a Grave Rune. Would be fun to be able to steal that one. How do I deal with it? I could discover a silence. I could roll a Cabal Shadow Priest. Let's see what I can roll first. That's definitely an interesting card. But it's one that I can really afford to play here. It's getting complicated. I don't even know. Don't even know how to do this. I'm I need to think about this. Because I'm uncertain how to handle this. Because he has Zephyrus and Dragon Queen left, so I can't spend too much removal. But my problem is that if I play the Zetek and spells, then my hand is so full all the time. Maybe I can afford to do it next turn. We'll see what kind of turn he has. That card is just so bad. It's basically 1 in 3 roll to get a card. Because there's no meaningful way to guess what's in the hand as compared to what isn't. A card of Defender. I just don't want to Plague of Death. That's the thing. I just don't want to do that. There's more Soul Mirrors, of course. Breath of the Infinite doesn't deal that much damage. I guess I will let him have the healing. Yeah, I'll let him have the healing. Breath of the Infinite a little bit here. 9 cards in hand. Play the Shield of Galakrond. Suppose that's okay. Still 9 cards in hand. I can renew into that one for more Soul Mirrors. Yeah, Soul Mirrors are good. We'll just take all the Soul Mirrors that we can find. He obviously has a Plague of Death remaining. He has Zephyrus, he has Dragon Queen Alexstrasza. 5 cards in his deck. I mean, there is no way that he runs Elysiana in that deck now, is there? Because if there is, then that could get interesting. He's going to discover some Soul Mirrors, I guess. Because there's a lot of Soul Mirrors to discover. Elysiana would be extremely unlikely. No one in their right mind runs Elysiana in this meta. But we'll see. Does he want to play Soul Mirror? No, he has more Grave Runes. Okay. I guess that's fine by me. And the Zetek too. Well, that Zetek can be a little bit awkward. Because then he can get a lot of spells from that. I have no real way to deal with it. I can like Natalie Saline it. Which is a pretty terrible way to handle the issue. If he can just find a spell that he can play on a minion, he can get so much value. Soul Mirror doesn't kill it. Hate it when that happens.
We are all bound to fate.
Let's check out the Toadsteel at this point. Psycho Pompadours. Okay. Something like this, I guess. He might be able to get some damage through here. We'll see. He has Holy Nova left. So there's that. I just didn't want to play a Plague of Death. Perhaps that would have been appropriate though. Because this Holy Nova was the most dangerous thing that he had there.
You think this is your time? It is mine. Your future is
Okay. Well, so far so good. We'll just soul mirror this. Okay. So another soul mirror time. You can use this one. This one can hit over there. So Breaths of the Infinite are gone. Probably don't want to hurry up too much. Let's just generate another card. And play like a Wretched Reclaimer there. Let's do something like this. 9 cards in hand. If there is an Elysiana in that deck, then the whole game becomes suddenly meaningful. That would explain why the game is still played. I mean, he also has Dragon Queen, Alexstrasza and Zephyrus, of course. But the Elysiana is the real winner. Skeletal Dragons can be pretty good though. Not a bad card. I mean, I'm going to Natalie Saline it, of course.
The void is filled with
Let's just destroy that one. 9 cards in hand, so I want to play a card here. So that I have hand space to roll another one. And then this one can take a bit of damage, I guess. This one takes none. And these go to the face, so we get him down to 18. Okay. 2 cards in his deck, 5 cards in mine. Alright, we get his Plague of Death here, which is nice. So then I'll just play the Ahmet. Then I'll play a Psycho Pomp. And then I can roll another minion. Okay. So we get a board like this. 1 card left in his deck. Does he have the Elysiana? He has Dragon Queen left. He has Zephyrus left.
The end begins.
Ooh, that was a big roll. Very nice, very nice.
Storm of your demise.
Very nice things there. So now I need to... I guess I'm deathing that one. Hit, Breath of the Infinite. Something like that.
What about?
Death the 5/7.
It is your time.
Hit over there. Hit over there. Breath of the Infinite to kill those. I suppose a Temple Enforcer is fine. And push face a little. Alright. So now he's a little overloaded. So he cannot play the Dragon Queen. But there's still plenty of stuff left in that hand, so who knows what's there. I certainly have lost count a little bit. So many soul mirrors. So much everything. But given that he is now in fatigue, he also doesn't have a Kronks left. I have a Kronks. My Thought Steal is in my bottom 3 cards, so that became useless here. But what is the plan? How does he intend to win the game? Play Elysiana now? No, that would be the 3rd Zetek Veilweaver. Maybe he can generate his way to victory. Those certainly didn't do it. So he will take 1 fatigue. I have 6 power on board. I guess this one will chip in and I can Holy Nova. I also kind of want to generate more resources though. That's a fine resource to have. This can chip in over there. Face, face. Holy Nova those away. I guess we're playing the homunculus. We do it like this. Now he's at full mana, so now he can play the Dragon Queen. Or he can play the Zephyrus. Or he can give up. So, why did we play? Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.